In the spooky ending of Poppy Playtime, Chapter 3, something terrifying and chilling happened that shocked everyone. This chapter brings Kissy Missy into the spotlight. She appears in a scene called Home Sweet Home, where she's found staring at a photograph, a hint of sadness in her eyes. This moment is touching as she shares her sorrowful tale with someone who survived the scary events at Playtime Co. Kissy Missy was a good and friendly character who joined the player and Poppy in fighting against a scary enemy called the Prototype. She was very friendly and everyone liked her since she first appeared in the game. But in Chapter 3, her horrifying screams made us all think something terrible happened to her. What's particularly haunting is that no one saw who attacked her. Everyone is trying to figure out who did this dreadful thing to her. People find her attractive because she has a tear under her left eye, which adds to her mystery. She's more than just a friend to another character, Huggy Wuggy. She's a big part of the game's story. In Chapter 3, she becomes very important because of her actions with the Prototype, dramatically changing the story. Even though she's important, we still don't know a lot about her, which makes players curious. Kissy Missy is tall and pink with long arms and legs, yellow hair, and a big smile. She seems friendly and fun, unlike Huggy Wuggy, who is scarier. But we're not sure if she's really as lovely as she looks, which makes her even more enjoyable. She was created by Playtime Co. in 1985, and we first saw her in posters in Chapter 1. In Chapter 2, she starts helping players and sharing secrets about the game's world. Everyone is trying to figure out Kissy Missy. Some players think she's there to help, but others aren't. They think she might have her own secret plans or be linked to the game's villain. This makes Kissy Missy a mysterious and slightly eerie character in Poppy Playtime that keeps everyone guessing. Her fate is shrouded in mystery, making the ending of the chapter all the more alarming. While suspicion falls heavily on the Prototype, the true identity of Kissy Missy's assailant is still a puzzle, leaving a cloud of unease and speculation hanging over the players. This mystery that hasn't been solved yet keeps making players think and feel scared. People who play Poppy Playtime are eager to discover what happens next in a game full of dark places and hidden things. When she appears in the Home Sweet Home, she talks about her past life, where she was just a lonely girlfriend on a quest to find her lost boyfriend, Huggy Wuggy, a journey that ended with her being transformed into a toy. As the chapter draws to a close, more secrets emerge thanks to Poppy. The story takes a turn, showing us how important Kissy Missy is to the whole plot. She's no longer just a side character, she joins forces with Poppy and the player. Together they face the daunting challenge of confronting the Prototype, a menacing enemy. This marks a significant change for Kissy Missy, as she moves from being just an ally to becoming a key player in the fight against a significant threat. She's also playable in Monsters and Mortals, and she appears in a particular part of the game called the Poppy Panic Map, which is extra content for players. Her story is sad. She used to be looking for her boyfriend, Huggy Wuggy, feeling all alone before she turned into a toy. The plot thickens and becomes even more gripping when we learn about the connection between Kissy Missy and another character, Huggy Wuggy. This revelation adds layers to the story, making it more complex and intriguing, and players care more about her. But that's not all. A whisper of a theory adds a layer of mystery and suspense. Some people think that Kissy Missy might actually be Stella, another character in the game. This idea throws in a twist, making everyone wonder even more about Kissy Missy's true identity and her role as the story unfolds in Chapter 3. This blend of mystery, suspense, and eerie twists keeps players on the edge of their seats, eager to discover what's next in Poppy Playtime's shadowy, unpredictable world. When deeper into the story, the Prototype comes back to kill Catnap, and Kissy Miss Y is attacked by some random creature out of sight, seemingly for no reason. To simplify things, let's break the ending down into two sections: the Catnap final encounter and the Kissy Missy attack. Starting with the Catnap scene, after turning on the inner console in this room, we wait for the device to power up while defending ourselves from Catnap. After successfully doing so, we launch the power toward Catnap's face, causing him to burst into flames before the Prototype intervenes and violently stabs him, dragging him into the distance. in the spooky tale where we're spinning, there's a bone-chilling secret waiting to be uncovered. People say Catnap gave his life to the mysterious prototype because he messed up trying to off the player. But I've got a different take on it, a creepier truth that unfolds in the background. Digging into the backstory, it turns out the prototype wasn't always a backstabber. Back when Catnap was just a kid, the prototype was like a guardian angel, saving his life. Fast forward, and now this loyal friendship turns into a nasty betrayal. Imagine this. Catnap, as a little kid, finding a secret buddy in the prototype during those playcare days. They cooked up this plan to break free from their world, but things got seriously messed up when Theo, that's Catnap's real name, got seriously hurt. The prototype had to make a tough choice, save the kid, but end up in some dark prison business. Now, as the fog of lies lifts, the real story comes out. It's a heart-wrenching story of a friend turned traitor. From trusting the prototype to facing a gut-punching betrayal, Catnap's journey paints a scary picture of how things end. The prototype, once a hero, now a bringer of doom, reveals a twisted story that echoes through the past, leaving us to untie the spine-chilling mystery that ties these characters in a dance of shadows and scary whispers. Now, let's move on to the Kissy Missy part of the ending. After defeating Catnap, we reunite with Kissy and Poppy, who tasked us with killing the prototype once and for all. We are lifted down to an unknown area and the screams of Kissy can be heard above, ending the chapter. The mystery here lies in who is attacking Kissy Missy and why. Two characters are on our radar. The first is the prototype, as Poppy mentions that the prototype already knows we are infiltrating the factory and is actively trying to kill us. The second candidate is Ollie, our mysterious phone companion. Throughout the game, Ollie guides us but vanishes by the end, and signs suggest that Ollie might be hiding something. A theory suggests that Ollie is the prototype, mimicking voices. Ollie's disappearance before the final battle and his connection to the prototype experiment 1006 strengthens this theory. Ollie's innocence and disappearance serve as a ruse to lead us deeper into the factory, possibly to get us killed. The prototype, capable of mimicking voices, creates Ollie's character to deceive us. When we talk about Chapter 3 of Poppy Playtime, there's a big mystery around Kissy Missy. Some players thought she might have met a scary end, but that's not what happened. Kissy Missy is caught and tied up at one point, which makes everyone worried, but later we find out she's not dead. She manages to escape, which is a significant relief because she's a favorite character for many. Her escape from being tied up adds a twist to the game. It shows that Kissy Missy is strong and can handle challenging situations. This makes players even more attached to her and curious about what role she will play next in the game. Her continued presence adds more depth to the story and keeps players on the edge of their seats, wondering what will happen next in Poppy Playtime's mysterious and spooky world. This revelation sets the stage for Chapter 4, where our main enemy and focus could be the prototype, and we might finally unravel Ollie's true identity. Chapter 4 could bring us closer to solving the mystery hidden under our noses, like the video. If you agree, stay tuned for a full video on Chapter 4 coming soon.